Lately, risk heat maps are being re-examined as expectations around risk reporting continue to rise. Cybersecurity and technology risk now appear regularly in board discussions, driven by regulatory disclosure requirements. In this environment, organizations are expected to show how risks are tracked over time, how conditions change, and how emerging issues are escalated to leadership. Heat maps serve an important role in communicating risk, particularly to non-technical audiences. They provide a shared visual language that supports discussion and prioritization. Their effectiveness depends on the quality of the underlying analysis and the assumptions used to score risks. When scoring relies on infrequent updates or subjective judgment, the resulting visualization can struggle to reflect current conditions. Modern risk environments add further complexity. Cloud infrastructure, third-party services, and AI-driven systems introduce constant change through updates, new integrations, shifting data flows, and automated decisions. Risk evolves continuously across these environments, and meaningful assessment requires ongoing visibility rather than periodic scoring. Boards are increasingly focused on how risk changes between reporting cycles. They want insight into which risks are accelerating, where controls may be weakening, and how external factors such as vendor exposure or regulatory updates affect the organization's posture. These questions relate to movement and direction, which require continuous analysis to answer effectively. This has led many organizations to adjust how heat maps are used within their risk management process. Heat maps are increasingly positioned as an output that summarizes ongoing analysis, rather than a starting point for decision-making. The analytical work happens upstream through continuous monitoring of assets, controls, vendors, and regulatory obligations. Platforms like Centraleyes support this approach by linking risk visualization to live data and evolving risk signals. Heat maps generated from this context provide leadership with a clearer view of current exposure and emerging trends. Visualization becomes a way to communicate informed risk positions rather than a standalone assessment. The broader takeaway reflects how risk management is evolving. Heat maps remain useful when they are grounded in continuous analysis and supported by reliable data. As regulatory and board expectations continue to emphasize defensible, timely understanding of risk, visualization works best as a reflection of ongoing insight rather than a fixed representation of risk at a single point in time.